City. It's the Urb Thrasher Flower Hour, featuring music, videos, and backstage interviews with the masters of metal, the monsters of rock, and the hellbellies of alt country. Now, throw your horns up and crank it to 11 with your host, Urb Thrasher.
Yeah, get those horns up, everyone. What's going on out there? It's Urb Thrasher here with Radical Russ.
Hello, hello.
That's right, here at Roller J Studios in Rip City, Portland, Oregon, and we're freaking ready to rock. Hope you guys got those bags full, those bowls loaded, and ready to take care of things tonight. Radical Russ, 2014 is here, first show of the night, man. Are we fired up or what?
Fired up and ready to go.
So much happening here at Roller J Studios and 420radio.org. I can't even keep up with everything. We'll try to keep you guys posted throughout the show on a lot of updates. Russ, a few changes going on. Big announcement?
Yeah. We are going to be a part of America's first 24-hour over-the-air TV marijuana station.
Yeah!
It's going to be like the TBS of marijuana. It's going to be awesome.
That's right. So always pushing forward, always moving to new things. We love what we've been doing here at 420radio.org, and we've been telling you guys that we're always trying to take it to the next shelf, and this is it. And so we're going to keep moving on, keep you updated on that. A lot of happening here in Portland, Oregon with our hemp stock. We've kind of had a win, definitely not a loss. Update on that. We'll keep you posted on everything going on with that. And then there's just all kinds of news going on out there in the cannabis world, all kinds of rock going on. Russ, I had a long extended stay over the Christmas holidays. I went to Alabama.
See your shirt.
Spent dude, this is my alma mater. This is where I went to
North
university.
Alabama.
That's right, North Alabama. So brought home a new hoodie, as you can see that. But had a great time there, and would love to tell you about the state of weed there in Alabama. And also a huge story going on with one of our friends, the executive director of the AAMJC, Chris Butts, got arrested. So we'll give an update on that. Hopefully you guys have been keeping up with that story a little bit. They've been working hard down there in Alabama, and they have been making some way there, and they have a bill coming up here in a couple weeks. So you guys stay tuned. Top of the hour, top of next hour, we'll have some news and give you guys updates on what's going on out there in the world of weed. But until then, man, we're just rocking, having a great time, loving everything going on, loving all the brand new music that we're going to be playing. Russ, we got some brand new Slow Fag coming on tonight, brand new Cannabis Corpse. And I also started a new contest today for the Urb Thrasher Flower Hour here on 420 Radio, and we'll keep you updated on that. But it's called "Who Does Governor Christie Sing For?"
What?
And that went over real well. A lot of you guys responded and checked it out, and we'll see what we're going to do. I'll explain to you more throughout the show what's going on with that. We'll show you the picture and everything we got going, and hopefully you guys got to see our 2013 top 10 that we posted on 420radio.org. You can go there, see all the blogs. You could also go to the YouTube channel, and Radical Russ actually did an episode, the last episode of 2013, with our top 10s and our Bongerville mentions. So you guys go check that out, man. A lot of great music going on out there, and there's a lot of great music going on right here at 420radio.org. So you guys kick back. I thought, what better way to start off the year with some freaking rock, some classic rock. I mean, rock that we used to just feel good, makes you feel good, makes you just clench your fist. That's right, man. We're talking about some Y&T. So you guys turn it up, load those bowls, and let's get fired up. In rock we trust. Rock and roll's gonna save the world.
Let me hear you scream.
man, it's just big time stuff
So,
right there.
so big time, we're feeding back. There we are.
All right.
Sorry
man.
about that. We were rocking out
We
too
were
hard.
rocking so hard, dude. The old classics, just bring it. You know, Russ and I from back in middle school, you got to remember, you know, this 80 metal, you know, that's what we grew up on.
That's
and so
right.
It just fires us up, man. Urb Thrasher here with Radical Russ
Having
here
a
in
good
the Urb
time.
Thrasher Flower Hour on 420 Radio. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We're just having a great night, man. And you guys heard YNT started us off. And those dudes have been around 40 years. That's right, man.
Wow.
2014 marks their 40th anniversary. So many great albums. Dave Menichetti is one of the all-time musicians in rock, in my book. One of the top guitarists, one of the top singers. You guys definitely have to add Y&T to your music if you've never heard these guys. My goodness, man.
Yesterday
so much good
and
songs.
today.
That's right, dude. That's right. They're from Northern California, and I love them so much. And then you heard Great White, and there's a whole nother story right there. I'll tell you what, you talk about a divorce and bad, but they have a freaking great catalog, so many great tunes. You guys have to pick which Great White you want to follow right now. You've got the lead singer's Great White, and you've got the other four's Great White. And that's up to you guys to decide. We just play the tunes, and we just rock out and love them. And so there you go. All right, man. As you guys know, I mentioned earlier, Alabama, man. I went to Alabama, had a freaking great time. I love, my home state, man. I'm from northern Alabama right there. And it's like, so much great music going up, with the Skinners, all the southern rock. And, it was so much great music that I grew up onto there. And I've always, paid attention to a lot of the bands and things that are going on now. And then every now and then you can hear certain bands have always loved to use the word Alabama or sing about Alabama or Ram Jam, Alabama. It's just like, Alabama's, for some reason, it's just always one of those states. And so I thought in honor of my little trip and having a good time, all my friends out there, I put together a good little 3-block. But before we get to it, you guys know that there's a story going on down there, and I want to mention real quick that on the top of the hour, we're going to talk with Jim DeMint from the Alabama Medical Marijuana Coalition down there, who is the treasurer of the group, and Chris Butts, who is the president, and his wife Sonia, or girlfriend Sonia. We'll get him to clarify that one. They were arrested, and we have some breaking news on that. So here at the top of the hour, we're going to talk with Jim, and he'll fill us in. We'll get updated on all the nearest details for that story right there. All right, so speaking of Alabama, you guys, whatever you do, don't look up Alabama Hot Pocket.
Don't
Turn
do
it
that.
up, folks.
Don't do that.
Turn it
You don't
up.
want to do that.
Here's Grifter.
Come and see me. Can't you see me? It's so easy to believe in you. I believe in you. Your intention, my addiction. Fear no evil, you'll be safe in here. I was saved in here. Angels shadow, werewolves shadow. One tomorrow, no tomorrow. Come together, only here and now, and we need it now. Walking narrow, straight and narrow. Look behind me, there's a light out there. In your light I stare. Angels shadows, werewolves Come and see me. Can't you see me? Come and see me. You'll be saved in here. Angels shadows, werewolves shadows.
Maylene in the house right there. Maylene and the Sons of Disaster. And speaking of Alabama, those guys are from Birmingham, Alabama. And they have a few albums out, and they just put out a brand new album here this last year. And it looked like it was titled 4. And so you guys definitely go check out Maylene and the Sons of Disaster. And before that was Grifter. Actually, it wasn't. It was And Fools Shine On. And that right there was Brother Kane. And hopefully you guys remember those guys, because that song right there was a huge hit. It actually went to #1 on the Billboard charts, and it was in the movie Halloween, the Michael Myers version. So how many of you guys remember The Curse of Michael Myers?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you guys remember that tune? I know you did. You guys were wondering, man, I know I've heard this tune, but where did I hear it from? Brother Kane, that's right. And they are another band from Alabama and Birmingham also. So Birmingham had a little bit of a music scene, always has and always will. And then before that was one of our favorites, Grifter. How many of you guys went and looked up Alabama Hot Pocket?
Don't do it.
That's right, man.
Don't do it.
Whatever you do,
My life was better off not knowing that.
please don't do it, man. Whatever you do not do it. All right, man. And speaking of Alabama, man, I hate to just go off on this, man, but you know, Rio. A lot of you guys know our friend Rio has recently passed away, and Rio, man, was a rock star in my book, and we'll talk a little bit more about him next hour. We've got some tunes, but thinking of Alabama right there, I couldn't help but think of our man Rio. And a quick story about Rio is Rio was always behind the scenes active in my show also, man. He would always go, dude, man, those songs you played kind of suck. Man, you kind of should be, you know, doing more, a little bit of this. And, you know, I think, or he would go, man, I think if you do more of this, I think more people, and or then he would go, dude, that show you did last night was the baddest show, man. It was great. But one of the last replies I got from him was, dude, man, I think one thing I can start doing is I can start getting some regional bands from here in the Alabama, Florida, Georgia area, and I can start sending you one a week, man. And so, you know, Rio was always active like that. He was always involved in the 420 radio. He was always involved in this show. He's always involved with Russ and whatever, man. And Rio was just a rock star, and I just wanted to give him a shout out, and we're definitely going to play some tunes for him in the next hour. And one more thing, all you guys lurking out there, man, we speak of the chat room. You know, you guys can always join the chat room too, man, and take bong hits and chat with John in there, or Big Jim, or Russ, myself. We're always in there too. So you guys check us out, man. All you got to do is /login, and then you can check it out. All right, man, let's do some brand new music. I mean, brand spanking new. Been waiting on this. Freaking Slow Fag, The Sox, Cannabis Corpse, and Ghoul. All right here, 4-pack. Turn it up, folks.
The season is ripe and free for killing technology. The seeds of revolution sown. 12 inches of overstock, clean heads on the chopping block. This is where my pollution's grown. And as your viruses are burning through shields, corrupted firewall is turning the reels. The seeds of revolution sown. The weld your eyes to a phone and churning out one more drone to free up space for one more mind. They'll try to conceal your fate too far, but they just can't wait to find an upgrade for your kind. And what works in your head works well in the field, leaving a pornographic
I heard the voice in the mountain, and it sounds so loudly. I'm getting closer to the sky, and I can feel the wind. All the things that I loved before are in the ground. You want me and I want more, so I say no. I wanna feel the passion in my mind. I can cry and smile all the time. So he's shining like a demon in the house so low. Only maybe I'm afraid, but I know I can change. All the things I've seen before are in the storm. I know what you want, babe, but I am mad. I wanna feel the power in my arms. I can live and die all the time. I am sorry. I lost sensibility. I found the witch of magic. Some kind of sorcery.
go, folks, right there. Bringing you some death metal, Urb Thrasher with Radical Russ.
What is it we're smoking?
Here in J Studios, and that right there is some brand new death metal. And what that is it's a split, and it's from Cannabis Corpse was the first 2 songs, and then Ghoul is the last 2 songs. And I'm seeing bands do this nowadays, and I think we're going to start seeing more of this, Russ. Is a couple bands get together and say, hey, man, let's put out an EP. We'll do 2 songs, you do 2 songs. Let's put the album out, and then let's sell it. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
way bands can help each other's costs, studio time.
Yeah.
You know, pay one price. 2 bands are in on studio time, and so I can see a lot of this happening, but that was Cannabis Corpse with the Inhalation Plague, and then right there was Cool, and that was Spill Your Guts. And just, you know, death metal, dude. We're going to play it all right here. You guys know how we like it. We like rock, we like outlaw, we like death metal, and we like straight up metal. We like some country, dude. You guys are going to hear some country on here, too. And so before that was the Sox. Recently signed to Small Stone Records, and that was Some Kind of Sorcery. And I gotta tell you that I don't know too much about the Sox, but I like them, man, and I'll definitely be keeping you updated, as we always keep you updated with Small Stone Records bands. We love all their bands. And before that was Slow Fag, one of my favorite bands out there. These guys are signed to Metal Blade Records, and they have a brand new album coming out in, it's either March or April, I think. And it's called, in fact, that was the title track, Digital Resistance, right there. So you guys definitely check out Slow Fag, man. A lot of fantasy metal stories. Each song is a story, and each album is a story. And they put a lot of great art, comic, and space vibe all into it. And
Now, are
it's
they just
great
going by
back.
Slowfag now, or
They
are
are.
they still the Lord Weird
Nope,
Slowfag?
nope,
No,
it's just Slow Fag now, not the Lord Weird.
they're not weird anymore, and they
They're-
lost their lordship.
Well, it's so long, you know, it's so hard to say, you know, when you write it on a shirt.
or a marquee,
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just, you know, Slow Fag, and everyone's going to say that anyways.
Right.
You know
Might
what I
as
mean?
well.
So they might as well just go for it. So that's what they're going to do, and that's what they're doing. All right, man, as we wind down hour 1, coming back hour 2, going to have some news stories from you. We're going to talk with Jim DeMint there in Alabama, giving us some breaking news, and we got more tunes. If you guys got some requests, send them in. And we're going to be playing some tunes for our main man, Rio. All right, man. One of my favorite bands out there, too, is the Super Suckers. And they've always had a great song right here. I've always thought this was funny. And it's so true. You guys get out there and support these bands and buy some freaking albums. Turn it up, folks.
I've been working like a mother just to get the route. I got my ass down in the gutter trying to irrigate this drought. Have no fear, cause now it's here. With rock and roll records, they ain't selling this year. I got my nuts against the grain, and yeah, you know that it's a bitch. Playing through the pain and watching bands get rich. It's crystal clear to all my peers. The rock and roll records, they ain't selling this year. That's a little bit of crummy how the music making money seems to slip on through to a world full of dummies. I just get cheers from my blood, sweat, and tears. Cause rock and roll records ain't selling this year. I'm all spread it around and get it all down. Ain't gonna flip-flop, hip-hop, sucking on a pork chop sounds so weird to my ears. And rock and roll records, they ain't selling this year. That's right, I'm here to testify on behalf of the rock and roll records. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records that ain't selling this year. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records. Rock and roll records they ain't selling this year. They ain't selling this year. Loud and painful and clear. They ain't selling this year. little bit hot tonight. I can barely see the road from the heat coming on. Reach down between my legs, ease the seat back.
She's running, I'm crying, right behind me, real me now. Got the feeling, powers hearing, busy popping, ain't no stopping now.
All right.